Big Boy's
Big
neighborhood.
Boy.
It is going down, man. We got
And
Big Sean in the neighborhood.
right.
Yeah, it's a big day in the neighborhood.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
big. It's always big.
Love
when I
it.
Best
come
believe that, man. No matter how big you get, Sean,
What's
you make
up?
sure that you come back and you hang with us,
Cause
man.
y'all my
I love
dogs,
that.
man.
You know, one time you answered the phone. Not that you didn't know I was on already, but I heard what you said. He was like,
What'd he
yeah.
say?
It was like, hey, it's big. Then I heard him go.
No, he didn't. Did he really?
Oh yeah. He was like, hey, what's up, boy?
No, he misheard it.
Swear.
Right.
Swear.
I said, "Big, what's up?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up? Oh, okay. I thought it was the
Yeah.
F word, man.
Connection was
Believe
bad.
that.
What's
We
up?
got to talk about
Similar.
what's going down with the mixtape, man.
Yeah, well, what happened was I made sure I focused on my album first and foremost. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? We got the singles for that. We wrapping all that up. I'm probably going to do just a couple more songs for it. And that's not coming out till around, I say, end of November, December.
Dope.
So, the Good Music album was coming out in September. It got pushed back. I knew I wanted to drop a mixtape before my album because that's how I came up, man.
Right.
I started off from doing shows at the Roxy all the way to the Kid Theater, and every show in between been super sold out, oversold out, and I did it because I work hard.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And this is everything I ever wanted, and it's like strictly for the people who love that. Strictly for the people who love that culture. You know, it's called Detroit
And why Detroit?
because that was my whole life, man. That was
Yeah.
my whole upbringing. It has a lot of stories to it. You know what I'm saying? We got Snoop on there talking about how he lived in Detroit.
Go
People
ahead,
don't know about how Snoop lived in Detroit and was almost about to go to what school was he about to go to? Cooley. Yeah, he's about to go to Cooley. Worked at
Snoop Dogg?
Snoop Dogg worked at McDonald's on 8 Mile. Snoop was
You gotta make sure you check this because sometimes Snoop just make up stuff
No.
as
Yeah.
he's going along.
no. His dad was a mailman there. And
Oh
That's
my
dope.
God,
His
man,
dad
Mr.
was-
Broadus?
Yeah, he was a
No,
mailman.
he wasn't,
I
man.
swear to
Snoop
God.
Snoop Lion.
I swear to God.
No, man.
Maybe it was Snoop Puppy
Y'all
or
don't know what
something.
y'all
Yeah,
talking
We
Snoop
know what we
Lion
talking.
or-
Remember when Snoop went to when he was with No Limit?
Mhm.
Snoop was strictly
Come
from
on.
the South then.
He was
You know what I'm
strictly from the
saying?
South then.
Yeah.
But when he was in high school, he was in Detroit for a few
No,
years.
he
What?
wasn't.
I don't know
man.
about this
Yes,
story.
he
He went
was.
to the
Long
school
Beach?
right there in Long Beach,
Yep.
man.
I know.
When- this what
He was about to.
What are you doing,
No,
Big Sean?
this-
Stop making
yes.
up stories.
This is what Snoop does, man. And Snoop is good at it because I love him for it. It's like
Look at
this.
this.
When I say
Look at
Snoop,
this.
I say, no, listen to this.
Huh?
Now, you know I was over 500 pounds at one point. I told Snoop, I said, hey, dog, I said, you know, man, and he knew me at 500 pounds. And I've been knowing Snoop for years. And when I'm like, man, I had to take that weight off, then dog was like, yeah, big, cuz, you know, when I was 500 pounds. And I'm like, dog, you know what I'm saying?
He just wants to be in there.
Yeah,
Like,
he,
stop
he
lying.
told Ricky, he was like, yeah.
Snoop crazy.
He was like, when I was a female Latina, it was hard for me coming up in the game.
He relates to everybody.
Yeah, you know
You
what I'm saying?
fell for it.
Definitely now he on that
Hey.
Gangnam Style.
Yeah,
Now he's on that right
yeah.
there, man. So
Nah, he knew too much about it to be lying, man.
Snoop
He knew
knows
too much.
everything,
He knows
man. He's a
everything.
therapist.
He don't know
He's not
everything.
even a rapper.
He's not a rapper.
No, he's not a
not.
rapper, man. He's a philanthropist.
He is. He
Yeah.
prescribes certain medicine.
There it
He
is,
does.
man.
That's
what
true.
he does.
To
So
patients.
the whole Detroit thing, I
Certain
hate to
patients.
tell you, man,
Sorry.
but he was just pacifying.
Whatever
me,
what
man.
you saying.
Yanking your
Tape
chain.
over.
But you know what?
Uh-huh.
1 + 1 = 6. I'm trying to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna believe
But
it.
if Snoop told me 1 + 1 = 6,
Right.
I damn near might believe it.
You'll believe
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Oh,
Just like how Snoop lived in Detroit.
Not
Right.
like how Snoop living in Detroit though.
Yeah, yeah. Well, F it then, man. You almost had me curse. Thank you, Big Sean.
Wow. You cannot mention Detroit without thinking Eminem.
Yeah.
Now, I heard recently that he wanted to meet you. Did that ever happen? Did you guys hook up?
We didn't meet yet, but it's surely to happen. And who knows? You might get a song.
Really though.
Wow.
And how
Go ahead now.
influential is he to your style? Because I know you grew up listening to him.
He was
Detroit.
he was one of the heroes that the city had. One of the only heroes. Detroit always had a lot of, I ain't gonna front, a lot of like hood superstars. You know what I'm saying? From like the East Side Cheddar Boys to like Street Lords to everything. Eminem was the first person to take it to a level that showed the city like, wow, this is real. And not only did he take it to show the city it was real, he took it to the max. He was the biggest artist in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's tight that I'm representing the era in a different generation, a different type of sound from the D, and it's getting recognized like that. It's just tight for my people, for my friends to come up to me and be like, man, you showed us it was real just to make something happen, man. And that's real.
That is-
Was it
No.
harder? Not harder, but is it just as hard getting on in Detroit, knowing that M is from there? You know what I'm saying? And people probably didn't look anymore. Like
Yeah,
that.
hell yeah, man. It's super hard. I begged to radio stations to play songs. I did everything, man. It was like I I was doing everything I could, be freestyling, battling everybody, doing what I did, and it all just led to one thing that led to another thing that led to another thing that led to me meeting Kanye, that led to that. And
now, how did you meet Kanye again, Sean?
at the radio station. I was doing a show there every Friday, for free. And I was also a telemarketer at the same time.
Oh my God!
So on the
Where
show,
you telemarketing?
We once hated you.
I was telemarketing off 9 Mile, man, an Insight telemarketing service. Shout out to everybody doing them odd jobs, man, them weak ass jobs.
Right.
Yeah, I was making like $140 a week.
A week? They hired?
Yeah, that's the good life.
You know what I'm saying? And
so you had a radio station working for free, and Kanye comes down?
Yeah, I was at the bank cashing that check, and somebody called me, was like, yo, my best friend called me, was like, yo, at the station, man, if you go down there and rap for him, he'll sign you. I was like, man, you sound dumb as hell. Then I called him back 10 seconds later and was like, shit, let's do it.
Hell
you know what I'm saying? So we went down there. I dropped everything I was doing. I ain't even cashed that check. Barely had enough money to get down there. Since I had been doing that show, they let me right in. I was just there the day before. So I lied and said I left my phone in the back office. Went to the back. Then I saw Don C and saw all them fools.
Hell yeah.
You know, Don C, yo, what up, fool? What up? It's Don C. You know what I'm saying? And I met him, and he took my CD. And he was like, yo, I'm going to get this to Ye. I'm going to get this to Ye. You know what I'm saying? And then I was just standing there.
Did you think it was really going to happen? Like, man.
No. No, hell no. I knew that. That's why I stood there and waited for Kanye to come out the room.
I don't trust you, man.
Yeah, I don't trust him.
Do you remember what you rapped to him?
Hell no, I don't. No. I wish I did, because it would make a great story.
Yeah, it would. I would have just, next time somebody asks you that, just make it up.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Big
But
Sean.
the thing is, the funny thing, we did Made in America, and Jay-Z and Kanye was both walking off the stage. It was a festival in Philly.
Yeah.
And we had just performed, and Jay-Z looked at me and didn't say nothing. He just looked at me like, man, I see you. You know what I'm saying? I see you coming
What
up.
if the look
and
wasn't that?
What if it was, man,
What
you
if it was
smell?
kind of different? Like, hey, little fool, get away from me.
Nah, it wasn't.
Like, what if you got the look?
And then exactly.
You're assuming right now.
So then Kanye was like, man, I'm glad you rap for me at that radio station.
Damn.
I said, well, damn, man, me too.
I heard that.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
just to put it out there, man, we don't need nobody running up to the station right now.
Don't do that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That happens,
It already
Worked out for
happened like
him.
that already one time. I don't think, the same lottery numbers don't hit twice.
Man, when you got people like from Jay-Z to showing you respect, to Kanye, to Eminem showing you respect, to all the people I looked up to, man, it's just like, I can't even tell you.
Did you ever get anyone's autograph?
Hell yeah.
Like somebody that we would know, like, yeah, man, I went and got such and such
Your
autograph.
biggest autograph.
Yeah, man, I got Cameron autograph one time. I remember he was at the most hoodest mall in Detroit.
Awesome.
And I remember me and my brother went up to go see him. I don't remember how old I was. I must have been like, I don't know, like 12 or something. And I got his autograph. And I remember that was the first time I ever met a rapper.
Right.
And I was like, damn, I want to do this, man. Like, I wanna
Hey,
do
man,
it.
and without saying any names, is there any artists that you peers with now that fronted on you?
A lot of them.
Right.
Wow.
Hell yeah. Some people that I'm on songs with, and singles with.
Damn.
Yeah.
Who was it, man?
He said singles with. We gotta see it. He said singles with.
You don't want to say it? Write it down. I'll say it.
Nah.
You know what?
Come on,
Was
man.
it Nicki? You're on a
give us
single
one.
with
It's not that
Nicki.
they fronted, they just didn't know.
Right.
Man, for instance, I remember when I rapped for Jay-Z, Kanye was like, when I first got with Kanye before he even signed me, just when Kanye had me under his wing and I rapped for Jay-Z. And Jay-Z looked at me like I was retarded. He looked at me and he patted me on the shoulder and was like, keep it up. But I wasn't the same rapper I was today. I was learning. I was taking it all in. But it's tight because now Jay-Z heard a song with my verse on it and my chorus on it and said, yo, make sure you leave him on here and I'm gonna hop on here. Make sure he's on here though.
That's
I don't know
dope.
about everybody else on it, but make sure Sean is on here because
That's
young
When
boy.
he tapped you, you know that, like, damn, that wasn't
You know
like
it's
a
like-
dap tap.
It was
Yeah.
like, keep working.
Did
It was
you
hokey
think,
doke.
like, man, does that knock you down a tier, or does that, like, man,
Yeah,
I got
knock
work
you
to do?
down, but every time I fall down, I trampoline, man. So I
Yeah.
bounce back. I never ever took no vacation. I work as much as I can.
I heard
Literally.
that.
I'm in there perfecting my craft. It's not like a reason that I'm dropping a mixtape and an album, and I really make my stuff a certain quality. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
hell
saying?
yeah.
And it just keeps getting better, and that's because, man, this is like, man. This is crazy that this
Yeah.
all happened straight up. I'll probably be starstruck when I meet Eminem though, man. Just
Yeah,
because the
man.
influence he had on my whole life. Just
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying?
And on the real, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I still like, damn. All right, when you text me back, I'm like, oh yeah, Sean hit me back. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
awesome.
Yeah.
It's crazy though. You know what I'm saying? Never let that feeling go away, homie. Now, I'm going to text you today. Look at my text that had the same emoji.
I will, man.
We got Big Sean in the neighborhood, Big Boy in the neighborhood.